was told that we had to go to Chicago. It was a night of life and death. The last tickets was being sold, tickets for the bus ride. Me and Brother Ike didn't have a ticket. Brother Belton and the rest of the squad, they got tickets. So they was okay. We was down to the wire. Day before trip. We didn't have no money, we had no ticket. So we was out in the land praying that the Lord bless us with some money. And it just seemed like nowhere we went or nothing that we did to produce the money that we needed to make the trip. We only came up with a little small change. As a matter of fact, I think it was a little more than $100 and a few bills, most change. So we went up to Isaiah's house to split the money up. And I said, well, I don't want no change, man. You can take all that change if you want it. I said, I don't want that change. About that time, his aunt, who was into numbers, called upstairs and said, Junior, you gonna do anything today? So he said, you sure you don't want that? I said, nah, man, I don't want that change. So he scooped the change up in his hat, took it down and gave it to his aunt. We went on back out in the street. It just seemed like nothing would come our way. Late that evening, we stopped to get gas in the filling station. His brother went and got on the phone. He got off the phone, and he's smiling, and he's walking fast. So when he gets to the car, he says, guess what? I said, what? We going to Chicago. I said, yeah. How are we going to do that? He said, because we just hit the number. I said, what? He said, yeah, all that change I gave him on. I said, we hit, man. He said, we got $7,000 now. When we come back from Chicago, we'll have 7 more. I said, what? That's how we got to Chicago. Allah will make a way somehow.
You mentioned before something that he had a car from a previous employer or something like that. You go into that.
Yeah, the car. Yeah, the way that we went down the trip. Isaiah's father, and so I hesitate to say names, right. See, because a lot of people don't want to be identified with this kind of activity that ultimately took most of us to jail. They don't want to be involved in that. They don't want their names mentioned and stuff like that. So, it just so happened that one of the family's bosses had given a family member their new Roadmaster Buick to be serviced while they were on vacation in Florida. Ike told me he had to go pick the car up because it was ready. We go get the car, we bring it back home. Ike looks at me, I look at him. You thinking what I'm thinking? I'm down with you, man. He said, well, this is our transportation to Chicago. So we just commandeered the boss's car and went on out to Chicago. Brand spanking new Roadmaster Buick. Allah provides.
Can you tell us about the Savior's Day event and the details of what all transpired with you and brothers from the temple and Mr. Belton and yourself?
Well, when we got to the hall, meeting hall, Coliseum, our idea, like always, like I said, our squad is the fanatics. All we want is Elijah. So we had planned to sneak up front where they usually reserve the space for new followers or people hearing the teachings for the first time. We thought that if we could sneak up front, we could get a good seat where we can hear every word that God realized Muhammad had to say. So we get there early, sneak up front, and everything was going smooth. I realized when I was getting ready to come on, and an officer from temple number 2 came down to the end of the row of seats and said, you, brother, pointing in my direction, come on out. So I looked at the brother. I said, him? He said, no, you, come on out. So I said, him? He said, come on, brother. You Lieutenant Albert X, Temple 25. I said, yes, sir. Come on out of there, brother. So I came on out. They marched me all the way to the back of the Coliseum, to an exit, way in the back. Couldn't hear nothing, couldn't see nothing. And I forgot for a moment that I was a soldier. I was cussing to myself. My feet was hurt because I had on some new tight shoes. I said, man, they done brought me back here. Man, I can't hear nothing. I can't even see the unrealized problem. And eventually I calmed down and realized, brother, you're a soldier. You know, you're a soldier. About that time, Minister James Shabbat, 25, came with 2 ranks of ministers in the nation. Marched them right up in front of my post. Had them face him. And he gave them this special announcement from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. At the end of the file, whose back was directly to me, was Brother Belton. Minister James announced to the ministers that if they had any field ministers in their temples, they were to be ministers. No longer can anybody appoint a field minister but the Honorable Elijah Muhammad himself. And no one has the authority to bust or break or take the rank of a field minister but he himself. He then announced that Brother Belton, 25, has been made the field supreme minister for the nation of Islam, in charge of all Muslims wherever he goes. And then he went on to explain to the ministers about how to pass the basket when it's time to take up the collection. Then they turned and they left. It wasn't a good 2 minutes after they left. They cleared my post. That same lieutenant who had came and got me in the first place came back and said, all right, Brother Lieutenant Albert, after you relieved. And I went back to my seat up front and listened to the rest of the speech. And I caught the most important part. And that was the part where the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, I have been made equal in knowledge with Allah. I have power with the sun, moon, and stars. I control the winds and the sea. missionary, you got that? You got that? You heard what I said? You got it? Well, I guess we was the only ones that got it. But there's a lot of people that just got up and said, man, you trying to say he God? Walk out. So that was the Savior's Day. He was commissioned. The brother was ordered to establish a field supreme staff. That night we spent most of the night crying and trying to convince the brother that when the messenger say that's who you are, that's who you are, brother. You see? And once he was finally able to digest that, to accept that, he told me, he said, well, if I got to be the field supreme minister, you got to be the field supreme captain. And I told him, man, you done messed up all that. You got to get you somebody who can do it right, man. You know I can't do that. He said, okay. You just hold the post until I get somebody better qualified. And I said, all right. Yeah, and he never did look for somebody better qualified. I remained with the field supreme captain.